Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. I am Saravia and today we're going to explore an amazing work of literature, The Life of Samuel Johnson by James Boswell. This isn't just a book, it's considered the first great modern biography in the English language. By analyzing the text, we learn about the complex personality of both the subject, Samuel Johnson, and the author, James Boswell. So let's get started. We're gonna answer two questions. Question number one: what do Johnson comments tells you about his personality, values, and mindset? And question number two: Boswell inserts his own thoughts and feelings throughout the biography. Based on them, what would you say Boswell was like? So, um, first, we're gonna answer the first part: Johnson's personality, values, and mindset. So let's talk about Samuel Johnson, the central figure of this story. He was a brilliant intellectual, a brilliant wit, who famously compiled the first major dictionary of the English language. But he wasn't always easy to be around. Text show us a man of immense intellect who could also be very confrontational. So his personality is revealed through his sharp and often biting comments. For example, during his very first meeting with Boswell, when Boswell tried to be friendly by saying, "Hey, I cannot help being from Scotland," it says in page number three, Johnson immediately shot back. "That's her, I find, is what a very great many of your countrymen cannot help," it says in page number three. This shows Johnson's quickness of wit and his tendency to use it in a powerful, sometimes harsh way. This initial encounter is a masterclass of Johnson's indirect characterization, as we learn so much about him from a single short dialogue. So, beyond his sharp wit, Johnson comments reveal a man with strong values and a pragmatic, sometimes cynical mindset. He held strong High Church of England monarchical principles, as we review in page number 8. He believed in the importance of religion and morality for social order, seeing them as coming from the great source of all order. It says in page number 8 as well. So his view of people was often pessimistic. He believed that mankind have a great aversion to intellectual labor, it says in page number 6, and that many people would rather be ignorant than put in the effort to learn. Very, very interesting. So now let's move to the question number two. We're going to learn about Boswell now. Boswell thoughts, feelings about the biography. So let's turn to Boswell. So the text suggests that Boswell is far more than a simple admirer he sometimes appears to be. He's a calculated, self-aware, and persistent individual. The notes in the text tell us that he purposely portrays himself as naive and foolish in order to make Johnson appear even more brilliant. It says in the text. So Boswell writing reveals his true character. He had an immense reverence for Johnson, which he admits had grown into a mysterious veneration, it says in page number 2. He saw meeting Johnson as one of the most fortunate circumstances in my life, it says in page number 2. This deep admiration fueled his persistence. Even after Johnson gave him a rough reception, as we discussed in the page number 3, which left him feeling mortified, Boswell stayed, showing that his ardor and resolution were uncommonly strong, and he was not wholly discomfited, it says in page number 3. His determination to befriend Johnson despite these initial setbacks demonstrates a level of commitment that goes beyond simple admiration. It shows a deep conviction in the project of documenting Johnson's life. So this biography actually it's a masterclass in indirect characterization. Instead of just telling us what Johnson was like, Boswell shows us through dialogue and actions. He includes Johnson's exact words, like when he talks about the bad writer being an abusive scoundrel, it says in page number 4. This makes Johnson's personality feel alive and real as we are listening to him ourselves. Boswell also uses his own feelings to paint the picture. He describes feeling agitated and mortified, it says in page number 3, during his first meeting with Johnson. By showing us his own reactions to Johnson's powerful presence, Boswell allow us to experience Johnson's overwhelming intellect for ourselves. Actually, this technique is a crucial part of Boswell literary strategy, as it makes the reader in an active participant in the discovery of Johnson's character. And this skillfully blending of first-hand experience and carefully selected dialogue is what makes the biography so compelling, and it's a key reason it's considered such a masterpiece. So that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope you have learned and enjoyed this video. See you now. Bye.